Now tell me something. Would your bathroom benefit from an updated toilet, but well, maybe you're a bit intimidated about taking on that project? Well, Kelly and Kate Miller are, so that's why I'm heading down to Asheville, North Carolina to lend them a hand.
So this is the victim here, huh?
Yeah, this is the victim.
Kate, you're from England. You don't call this a toilet in England, do you?
No, we call it a loo, which
A
I
loo.
think is a derivation of the word water, which came from the word water closet, which was what it used to be called. And
So this is loo.
Yeah, we call it the loo.
All right, so what's wrong with loo?
Well, Lou has a few problems. Lou, as you can see, is crooked.
Oh yeah, back here. It's kind of cocked off at an
yeah.
angle. Okay.
And also, Ron, Lou has a hole right there.
Didn't notice that before. Okay. Those are two very good reasons to change it. Have you ever done this before?
I did it one time before, and I was told, oh, it's about a 2-hour job. Just go get a wax ring, no problem. Just bolt it down. I think 10 hours later and 4 scabby knuckles, I finally got it in. It was.
You were able to do it in 10. I've never been able to do this in more than about 2 days myself. Actually, it's not a difficult job, but a lot of people look at a toilet and they go, "Oh, I'm not touching that." You know,
Yeah.
it's just big problems.
Sure.
So I think we can get through this easily, and
Okay.
we'll try to avoid what happened last time.
Great.
Our first step is to turn off the water supply to the tank. The shutoff valve is located on the wall behind the toilet. Next, we remove the water from the tank by flushing and then holding the drain valve up. We'll soak up the rest with a sponge.
So, Kelly, you want to start and just take out the rest of it in the tank.
I unscrew the float to get it out of Kelly's way, and it only takes a minute or two for him to remove the remaining water from the tank. Now it's time to empty the standing water from the bowl. Kate gets ready for the task at hand.
This is how I clean. Yeah. And got to protect the hands too. So this is how I clean. I wear my gloves.
Doctor, are you ready for something?
Well, this is a dirty job here. So, okay, what do I do? Just
Actually, this water looks dirty in here, but that's
Yeah.
really the scale that came out of the bottom of the
Okay.
tank, so it's not as bad as. Yeah, I think you have to explain this.
With all of the water emptied out, Kate loosens the nut that attaches the water line to the tank and pulls the line free.
Well, we're ready to detach this toilet from the floor. Now, it's held down by 2 bolts, and if you lift off this decorative cover right here, you'll see them.
Okay.
There they are, right there. Oh, this is very, very badly rusted.
In fact, these bolts, which we'd normally remove with a wrench, have rusted completely through. This bead of caulking is the only thing holding the toilet in place, so we use a utility knife to cut the seal.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Ben needs it. Should come straight up now. There you go. All right.
Alrighty.
All right, Kate.
Cheerio.
Say goodbye to old Lou here.
Bye, old Lou.
This is a wax ring right here, and we're going to take that off next.
This is made of wax?
Actually, yes, made of beeswax. And again, kind of a simple, primitive idea, but it works. It actually makes a very good seal between the bottom of the toilet and this flange right here.
Okay.
Not very attractive looking. It looks worse than it really is.
Yeah.
We're going to replace that.
Kelly and Kate remove the wax ring with putty knives, then scrape the remaining wax from the flange. Before we bring in the new toilet, or in this household, the new loo, Kate replaces the water supply line. I almost always recommend this when installing a toilet or sink. Older lines often lose their seal after being disturbed. Now, we're ready to install the new loo.
Vitreous china. Same thing your dinnerware is made out of.
Got a fork on it?
No eating on the toilet, though.
Very
Now,
smart.
this is your new wax ring right here.
I can't believe it's still
It's got a,
wax.
yeah, isn't it amazing?
So funny.
Do you, Kate, take me?
That's right.
It's got a plastic ring here. This always goes up, or at least it goes away from the toilet.
You know, I think in the previous toilet I replaced many years ago, I think I actually put this down first and then tried to put the
Yeah.
toilet on top
I
of
think
that.
that's what I was thinking that you probably do.
Next, we pack some plumber's putty into the slots on the flange. The putty will help hold these 2 bolts upright.
Now we want to go right over top of those bolts.
Yep.
Kelly and I lower the new toilet into place so that the bolts extend through the holes in the base.
Just press down on this directly down. Don't rock it, don't wiggle it. Just press it down with as much weight as you can put onto it. That's going to compress the wax ring and give us our seal. If you rock it or twist it, then it breaks the seal. We have to take it off and put a new one on.
Next, Kelly slips a nut cover base over each bolt, followed by a washer and nut. These bolts are pre-scored so that the excess can be broken off with pliers. Had they not been scored, we'd have to cut them off with a hacksaw.
Here we go.
Beautiful. All right, so this is our water tank.
Here we go.
And we got 3 bolts, one here, and one here.
Father,
We're drop
Son,
into
Holy
3 holes right here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
All right.
So just sort of turn it up vertically there.
Okay.
Here we go.
Bring it on back. To the back a little bit further. Okay, drop it down. There's a seal right there. That's going to
Got
make
it.
a watertight seal. Okay.
Got it.
Now, if you guys will hold that
Yep.
right there, I'm going to reach inside the tank and I'm just going to push those bolts down so they go all the way through like that.
With the bolts fully extended, we slip on a washer and nut and tighten with a socket wrench. As we do so, we check to see if the tank is level.
Yeah, we're a little bit low on Kelly's side. So keep tightening that down. As you tighten that nut down, you're going to compress that rubber grommet that's under there. You see it's bringing it into level now.
Right there.
Okay,
Looks good.
well, this is your toilet seat, known by some as the throne. You can probably relate to that. And very, very simple to install these, but here's a little trick actually. It's attached with a nylon bolt, which drops through this hole right here. And even though it doesn't look like it, this is actually a nut. It's a cylindrical nut. And the reason it's shaped like that is it'll sort of jam itself into this hole under here and it won't spin around as we tighten it up. So I usually start these by screwing the nut on the bottom like that.
Okay.
But you can't really finish tightening them from the bottom.
Okay.
You notice
I'm
there's a
gonna do it from
slot here in the top. So we just drop a screwdriver in here. Now that nut will not spin because of the way it's shaped. It's sort of biting into the inside of that hole now, so you don't have to worry about reaching under there.
Okay, Kelly, we've got our crowning moment here.
Kind of like the toilet tiara there.
Then a
That's
handsome
terrific.
throne it is.
Yes, it is.
How was it?
It wasn't that bad. We took our time on the wax ring, the plumbing, no leaks. Wasn't bad at all.
Easier than last time, huh?
Yeah.
Much
Yeah, one
easier.
more to do downstairs. You're in
Yeah.
good shape. Let's see how it works. Hey,
That's great.
All in
Sounds
working
good.
order.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Hey, how about a cold beer?
I love a cold beer.
All right,
Thanks.
all right.
Yeah. Hey guys, down or up?
Down.
Up.
Down.
You know what? You're newlyweds. This can be your first compromise. I'll leave it up to you to work it out.